Greetings! Mandatory79 here, and welcome back to another deck profile video for Cardfight Vanguard Deer Days! Alrighty, let's get started. Pressing the A button now. Loading game and proceeding. Here we are in the main menu, up to edit deck menu. And now in today's video, the deck profile I'm going to be going for is a Dark States, Demonic Jewel Dragon Drajeweled, D-BT08. Alrighty, let's get started. Selecting the deck, entering edit deck, and off we go. Here we are in the edit deck menu, and like I just mentioned before, the deck I'm building today's deck profile video is a Dark States, Demonic Jewel Dragon Drajeweled deck, made up of cards only available until D-BT08. Okie dokie, let's start. Then first we select the filter settings and to pack. Show me cards from D-BT1, Genesis Defy Greats, D-BT2, Brush of Legends, D-BT3, Advanced Intertwined Stars, D-BT4, Awakening of Chakrabarti, D-BT5, Triumph from the Brave Heroes, Festival Booster 2021, Festival Booster 2022, Promo Pack number 1, D-BT6, Blazing Dragon Reborn, D-BT7, Raging Flame Against Emerald Storm, and D-BT8, Minerva Rising. Pack selected, apply filters, filters applied, let's get started. First up, the ride deck. And now for the ride deck. For the cards in this ride deck we are playing, ride deck, grade 3, Demonic Jewel Dragon, Drajeweled. Skills, first skill, actions, Vanguard, once per turn, cost, Counterblast 1. If the cost and paid, Soul Charge 2. If all of the cards Soul Charge with have different grades, you may draw a card. Second skill, auto as a Vanguard. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, cost, Soul Blast 4 cards with different grades. If the cost and paid, choose one of your opponent's Vanguards. Until end of turn, increase or decrease its power to 1. And if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, this unit gets +1 critical. Power at that time becomes 1 and can increase or decrease afterwards. Alrighty, the grade 3, Demonic Jewel Dragon Drajeweled. We have 1 the ride deck. Next up, ride deck, grade 2, Demonic Stone Dragon Drajeweled. Skills, first skill, auto as a Vanguard or Rearguard. When this unit attacks, hits a Vanguard. Cost, Soul Charge 1. Second skill, auto. When this unit is rolled upon by a unit with Drajeweled in its card name, Soul Charge 1. And if your soul has 3 or more cards of different grades, draw a card. Okie dokie, the grade 2, Demonic Stone Dragon Drajeweled. We have 1 the ride deck. Next up, ride deck, grade 1, Jewel Core Dragon. Skills, first skill, auto. When this unit is rolled upon by Demonic Stone Dragon Drajeweled, call this card to Rearguard Circle. Second skill, auto as a Rearguard. When this unit attacks or boosts, this unit gets plus 5,000 power until end of battle. At the end of battle, put this unit into your soul. This effect is mandatory. Affirmative, the Great One, Jewel Core Dragon. We have 1 the ride deck. Next, ride deck, grade 0, Julius Draco Kid, starting unit. Skill, auto. When this unit is rolled upon, if you went second, draw a card. Confirmed, grade 0, Julius Draco Kid. We have 1 the ride deck. With that, we cover the cards in the ride deck. Next, let's get on to the grade 3 lineup. And now for the grade 3 lineup. For the grade 3s in this deck we are playing, the grade 3, Demonic Jewel Dragon Drajeweled. Since we already explained this card's skills and effects during the ride deck portion of the video, we just skip ahead. For the grade 3, Demonic Jewel Dragon Drajeweled, we have 3 in the main deck. Next, the grade 3, Demonic Jewel Dragon Drajeweled. Skill, auto as a Rearguard. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, if you have Soul Blasted 4 or more cards at the same time for the cost of your Vanguard's ability this turn, cost, put a card from hand into Soul. If the cost and paid, draw a card, and choose one of your opponent's Rearguards and retire it. Alright, the grade 3, Demonic Jewel Dragon Drajeweled. We have 3 in the deck. Next, the grade 3, Normal Order Drajeweled. Skills, first skill, continuous, Regulus piece. You may only have 1 Regulus piece in your deck and use a total of 1 time in a fight. Second skill, Order. Plays if you have a grade 3 Vanguard of Persona Ride and do not ride this turn. Activate Persona Ride. Draw a card. All of your front row units get plus 10,000 power this turn, and your regard to Persona Road. Okay, the grade 3, Drajeweled. We have 1 the deck. With that, we've covered the deck's grade 3 lineup. Next, let's get on to the grade 2 lineup. And now, the grade 2 lineup. For the grade 2s in this deck we are playing, the grade 2, Steam Mage Ashurda. Skills, first skill, continuous as a Guardian. If your soul has 7 or more cards, this unit gets plus 5,000 shield. Second skill, Auto. When this unit is retired from Guardian Circle, you may put this card into your soul. Alright, the grade 2, Steam Mage Ashurda, we have 3 in the deck. Next, the grade 2, Demonic Stone Dragon Rockagur. Skills, first skill, Auto as a rear guard, once per turn. When this unit attacks a grade 3 or greater unit, if your soul has 4 or more cards of different grades, this unit gets plus 10,000 power until end of turn. Second skill, Auto as a rear guard. When you soul blasted 4 or more cards at the same time for the cost of your Vanguard's ability. If your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, cost, counterblast 1. If the cost and paid, stand this unit. Okie dokie, the grade 2, Demonic Stone Dragon Rockagur, we have 4 in the deck. Here we have the grade 2, Blossom of Ruined Castle Empusa. Skill, Auto from the front rear guard circle. When you soul blasted 4 or more at the same time for the cost of your Vanguard's ability. If your unit did not stand by a card's ability this turn, you may stand this unit. If you stand this unit, at the end of that turn, cost, retire this unit. If the cost and paid, choose a grade 2 or greater unit card from your soul and put it into your hand. Affirmative, grade 2, Blossom of Ruined Castle Empusa, we have 4 in the deck. With that, we cover the deck's grade 2 lineup. Next, let's get on to the grade 1 lineup. And now for the grade 1 lineup. For the grade 1 since deck we are playing, the grade 1, Brainwash Swirler. Skills, first skill, Auto. When this unit is placed on rear guard circle, Soul Charge 1. Second skill, Auto as a rear guard when your card is put into your soul by Soul Charge. If your Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, this unit gets plus 5,000 power until end of turn, plus 10,000 if you Soul Charge 2. Alrighty, the grade 1, Brainwash Swirler, we have 1 in the deck. Next, the grade 1, Repel Malice Dragon, Sentinel Perfect Guard. Skills, first skill, Continuous Sentinel. You may only have up to 4 cards of Continuous Sentinel deck. Second skill, Auto. When this unit is put in Guardian Circle, choose one of your units, and it cannot be hit until end of battle. If your hand has 2 more cards, choose a card from hand discarded. Affirmative, the Great 1, Repel Malice Dragon, we have 3 in the deck. Next, the Great 1, Blitz Order, Elementary Sanctitude. Skills, first skill, Continuous Sentinel. You may only have up to 4 cards of Continuous Sentinel deck. Second skill, Continuous. You may only have 1 Elementary Sanctitude in deck. Third skill, Order. If your opponent's Vanguard has triple drive, this ability can be played without paying the cost. Plays of a cost of, discard a card from hand if your Vanguard is grade 3 or less. If the cost and paid, choose one of your units, it cannot be hit until end of battle. Remove this card. Okie dokie, the grade 1, Elementary Sanctitude, we have 1 in the deck. And next, the grade 1, Falcate Performer. Skill, Auto as a rear guard. When this unit boosts, choose up to 1 card from your drop, and if your soul does not have a card the same grade as that card, put it into soul. Confirm, grade 1, Falcate Performer, we have 4 in the deck. And with that, we covered the deck's grade 1 lineup. Next, let's get on to the grade 0 lineup. And now for the trigger lineup. For the triggers in this deck we are playing, the grade 0, Hades Dragon DD Resentment Drajeweled Overtrigger. Skill, trigger, additional effect. You get during your turn, all of your Vanguards gets plus 10,000 power, plus 1 critical until end of fight. Already, the grade 0, Hades Dragon DD Resentment Drajeweled Overtrigger, we have 1 in the deck. Next, the grade 0, Connected Rampage Clan Critical Trigger, we have 3 in the deck. And here we have the grade 0, Stem Deviate Dragon Critical Trigger. Skill, Auto as a rear guard. At the end of battle, this unit boosted. Cost, put this unit into your soul. If the cost and paid, choose one of your units, it gets plus 2,000 power until end of turn. Okie dokie, grade 0, Stem Deviate Dragon Critical Trigger, we have 4 in the deck. Next, the grade 0, Roost Swapmaster Riley. Draw Trigger. Skill, Continuous as a Guardian. If your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, this unit gets plus 5,000 shield. Affirmative, the grade 0, Roost Swapmaster Riley. Draw Trigger, we have 4 in the deck. Here we have the grade 0, Incorruptible Holy Light Eophia Heal Trigger. Skill, Auto. When this unit is placed on Guardian Circle, if your opponent's attacking unit has attacked 2 or more times this turn, this unit gets plus 15,000 shield until end of battle. Active if this battle is its second attack this turn or more. Confirm, grade 0, Incorruptible Holy Light Eophia Heal Trigger, we have 2 in the deck. And lastly, the grade 0, Brilliant Floral Eugenia Heal Trigger. Skill, Auto. When this unit is put in Guardian Circle, if the attacking unit's critical is 2 or greater, and its critical is increased by a non-trigger effect ability, or its original critical is 2 or greater, this unit gets plus 15,000 shield until end of battle. Alright, the Great Zero, Brilliant Floral Eugenia, Heal Trigger. We have 2 in the deck. With that, we've covered the deck's trigger lineup. And if that deck's been built, card up as explained. For the cards in this deck we are playing, 4 Grade 3 Demonic Jewel Dragon, Drajeweled. 3 Grade 3 Demonic Jewel Dragon, Ristal Galer. 1 Grade 3 Gradel. 1 Grade 2 Demonic Stone Dragon, Jewel Neil. 3 Grade 2 Steam Mage Ashurda. 4 Grade 2 Demonic Stone Dragon, Rakagur. 4 Grade 2 Blossom of Ruin Castle, Impusa. 1 Grade 1 Jewel Core Dragon. 4 Grade 1 Brainwash Swirler. 3 Grade 1 Repellent Malice Dragon. 1 Grade 1 Elementary Sanctitude. 4 Grade 1 Falcon Performer. 1 Grade 0 Julius Draco Kid, starting unit. And for the triggers in this deck we are playing, 1 Grade 0 Gamma Child, Overtrigger. 7 critical triggers. 4 draw triggers. And 4 heal triggers. With that deck built, card up explained. Next, let's get on to testing out the deck. And here we are in the main menu, going to test out a deck, so selecting the fight menu, choosing CPU fight, picking the deck I just showcased to you, the Dark States, Demonic Jewel Dragon, Drajeweled D-BT08 deck. It all looks okay from here. Selecting the deck, choosing my opponent for this fight. I'm going to test it out on Brant Gates, Tomaru Seto, normal difficulty, and click. The battle begins. Let's get started. And here we are in the fight. Can decide who was first, so rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Scissors to scissors, one more time. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. One more time. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Scissors to paper, I win, going first. Drawing our starting hands, I got myself a Falcon Performer, a Rakagur, Critical Trigger, Perfect Guard, and a Impusa. Not a bad starting hand. Hold on to all normal units, redraw triggers, redraw. Another Falcon. Going first, draw. I ride from the right deck, Jewel Core Dragon. For the right deck cost, discarding 1 Falcate Performer. Hold on, let's see. I'm going first, so it couldn't hurt to keep a trigger. I have 2 copies of Falcate, ditching the extra copy, and ride. Jewel Core. End of my turn, my opponent's turn. Here goes. My opponent rides the Great 1. Kianite Blue skill, searching deck 4. Galactulus, set order. Starter skill, she draws a card, and calling the rear guard, and activating the set order Galactulus. Resting the bag of motor and setting it. Now soul charging 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes! Critical trigger and perfect guard out deck. One of those cards to worry about. 8k to Vanguard. No guard. Taking it. 1 check. Perfect guard. Ah, come on. Seriously? 1 damage. Ow. Damage check. Ah, critical trigger. Wasted a critical. Effect wasted, and that 2 criticals out deck, only 5 left. End of my opponent's turn, my turn. Stand and draw. Ah, not another critical, you gotta be kidding me. 2 criticals out the deck. And 1 in the drop zone, it's 3. That's like half my criticals already. Fine, I ride from the right deck, Demonic Stone Dragon, Jewel Neil. Right deck cost, discarding, Stem Deviate, discard, and ride, Jewel Neil. Skill of Jewel Core. Superior call to the rear guard, call. Then I call to the rear guard. Falcate Performer. Jewel Neil, let's see. Hold on. Jewel Neil's skill lets him get plus 5,000 power. He'll be at 13,000, so I can afford to. Yep, I'm gonna call Falcate to the right side. Call. Battle phase we go. Vanguard to Vanguard, 10k. The attack goes through. Drive check. No trigger, grade 3. 1 damage. Boom. Damage check. No trigger, perfect guard. Yes, that's 3 out of the deck. Julian skill, Soul Charge 1. Come on, Soul Charge. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. My over trigger? Ah, come on. Half my criticals and my over trigger out of the deck already. Such bad luck. Fine, boosted by Falcate. Go Jewel Core. Jewel Core skill plus 5,000 power. And then here comes Falcate skill. Taking a card from my drop zone, I take Great 1 Falcate. There's no Great 1s in the soul, so she goes into soul. And my opponent guards a 15k shield. The attack fails. Then my Jewel Core skills goes to the soul. End of my turn, opponent's turn. Here it comes. The Grade 2 Wizard Pink. Pink skill, put a card from hand into the prison. I take the Grade 3 Risto Galer into prison. Here it comes. Bag Motor skill, taking a card from drop and putting to prison. That's not good. Calling the Rear Guard. Rear Guard Peony skill, Soul Charges. Yes, critical trigger and heal trigger out the deck. 10k to Vanguard. No guard, taking it. Out. Damage check. No trigger. Ah, perfect guard. Come on. Here comes 10k to Vanguard. No guard, taking it. Drive check. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. Critical trigger. Ah, so lucky. 2 damage to me. Out. Damage check. Ah, no trigger. Come on, second check. Ah, 2 brainwash swirlos. Come on, such bad luck. 20k. Guarding with critical trigger. 25k. Ka-chink. Ah, that was close. End of my opponent's turn, my turn. Stand and draw. I ride from the right deck, Demonic Jewel Dragon, Drajeweled. Right deck cost I'm discarding, Ashurda. Discard and ride, Drajeweled. Skill of Julian skill. I Soul Charge and... Let's see, Soul Charge, come on. Soul Charge, Grade 3, yes, draw a card. Oh, come on, a heal trigger, seriously? Then I'm going to activate my Vanguard skill, Counterblast 1. Counterblast and Soul Charge the top 2 cards in my deck. Grade 3 and Grade 2, draw a card. Then I'm going to call, Rockagor's Restand skill only works in my Vanguards at Grade 3 or greater, and I can still use the effective Impusa then, but only once. So I'm gonna call. First, I'm gonna activate the skill of Prison, Counterblast 1. No, hold on. Counterblasting from Prison. Counterblast and call 2 cards from Prison. I'm gonna call Stem Deviate and Risto Galer. Stem Deviate to the rear guard over here. Yep, calling it over here. Yep, that looks right. Over here. And calling Risto Galer over... over here. Yep, calling here. From my hand, I call Impusa. Call. I have about 4 different grades in my soul, so I can go all in. Let's begin. Go into battle phase. Impusa, unboosted, attacks the Vanguard, 10k. Intercepting with Trace June. The attack fails. Then, attacking with Drajeweled. Drajeweled skill. Soul Blasting 4 different grades. I take, let's see, Grade 3, Risto Galer, Grade 2, Rockagor, Grade 1, Jewel Core, and Grade 0, Julius Draco Kit. Soul Blast these 4. Reduce opponent's power to 1. And then activating Impusa skill. Restand. And Twin Drive, first check. No trigger. Second check. Ah, no trigger, come on. 1 damage. Boom! Damage check. Draw trigger, come on! I just reduced the power, it's already gone back up. So lucky! And a draw trigger restocks the hand. Boosted by Stem Deviate. Go, Risto Galer. 17k. My Risto Galer skill. I move my Falcate Performer into Soul. And retire rear guard. I'm retiring Bag Motor. 17k to Vanguard. Guarding with critical trigger. The attack fails. Then Stem Deviate skill into Soul. Giving 2000 power to Empusa. Boosted by Falcate. Go Empusa. 20k to Vanguard. Falcate skill. I have every grade in Soul, so there's no point choosing. Just simply choose one and go all in. The attack goes through. Slash. Damage check. Heal trigger. Well, at least she cannot heal, but she keeps getting lucky with the triggers for some reason. End of my turn. And boost the skill. Retire and choose a card from Soul to go into hand. I take Drajeweled and put it to my hand. Here comes the Grade 3. Seraph Snow. Seraph Snow skill. Counterblast, and my cards go to prison. Calling the rear guard. That's all, and calling another one. Rear guard to Vanguard. 18k. No guard, gonna take it. There are 23k, no guard. Out. Damage check. Yes, critical trigger, just what I needed. Give it all to the Vanguard. And now here comes Vanguard to Vanguard. 23k. Perfect guard with Repel Malice Dragon. Perfect guard. Perfect guard cost, I am discarding. What should I discard? Rockagur or Empusa? I'm gonna discard, let's see. I have plenty of counter blast, so I'll discard the extra copy of Empusa. Discard. Perfect guard. First check. Come on, another trigger. Heal trigger, but cannot heal. Powers up. She keeps getting lucky. Second check. Oh, come on, a critical trigger. Over and over, keeps getting lucky. Well, I got unlucky with the triggers. Ka-chink. Here comes 30k with 2 criticals. Guarding with Yofia heal trigger, 33k. And ka-chink, safe. This is getting really bad for me. My turn, stand and draw. It's time. Persona Ride. Persona Ride Drajeweled. Powered front row, draw card. Assurda. I call Brainwash Swirler to rear guard. Call. Swirler skill, Soul Charge 1. Soul Charge. Swirler skill plus 5,000 power. Vanguard skill, Counterblast 1. Counterblast and Superior Call. Yes, 2 cards. Draw. Swirler gets powered up. Powering up and power up. Looking good. I'm activating the effect of Prison. I Soul Blast 1. Soul Blasting. Let's see. Soul Blasting. The draw trigger. Soul Blast. And Superior Call Prison card. Superior Call Falcate Performer. Call. That should do it. I call to the rear guards. 2 copies of Rockagur. Call. Oops. Here we go. Rockagur. Call. That ought to do it. To battle phase. First. Rockagur unboosted attacks the Vanguard. 20k. Should I activate the power up skill? You know what? Yep, activating power up skill plus 10,000 power. 30k. The attack goes through. Boom. Damage check. No trigger, safe. Now the other Rockagur to Vanguard. 20k. Unboosted. Skill activated, plus 10,000 power. 30k to Vanguard. The attack goes through. Boom! Damage check. Critical trigger. It's fine, I can still activate my Vanguard skill. Go! Vanguard to Vanguard, Drajeweled. Drajeweled skill, Soul Blasting 4 different grades. My grade 2, grade 1 Falcate, grade 2 Jewel Needle, grade 0 Stem Deviate, and grade 3 Drajeweled. Soul Blasting these 4. Reducing Vanguard power to 1, plus 1 critical. Then Rockagor's. Hold on, critical up. Rockagor's skill, Counter Blast. Restand. One more time, Counter Blast. Restand. Perfect guard, I knew that was coming. Discarding for the cost A. Persona Ride. Twins Ride, first check. Yes, heal trigger, finally. Giving power to, hold on, healing 1 point of damage. Power to the left side, Rockagor. One more check. No trigger, Persona Ride. The attack fails, but I still got 2 more attacks on the way. Here is 48k, here is 53k. Boosted by the Falcate Performer. Go Rockagor, 48k. Falcate Performer skill. Taking a card from drop zone to put to soul. I move grade 3 Drajeweled into soul. The attack goes through. Boom! Damage check. And the final check is... Oh, come on! You gotta be kidding me! An over trigger? She keeps getting lucky of all the triggers! Fine, 53k to the rear guard. Trace June. So lucky of the triggers. Boom. End of my turn. My opponent's turn. This is not good for me. Vanguard skill to imprison my cards. Two cards gone, and here comes skill to rear guard. It gets plus 10,000 power. This is not good for me. I don't have any 15k shields either. No guard, gonna take it. Ow! Damage check. Yes, critical trigger. I give it all to my Vanguard. Okay, still have a chance. Vanguard. Guarding whiff. What to do? I'm gonna just guard whiff, Ashurda, and Uenia. 38k, 2 to pass. First check. No trigger, second check, come on, nothing. No trigger. Third check. Good, it's safe. I was really worried there for a second. Ashurda's skill into soul. Attack the Vanguard for 18k. 23k. I guard with. What to use? I have a Rockagor in the prison. I can just call that. So, intercept with Rockagor. 28k. And Kachink survived. Okay, it's getting really close. And their turn, my turn. Stand and draw. Heal trigger, come on. Persona Ride time. Persona Ride. Drajeweled. Power up and draw. Then I have, let's see, in my soul I have one of two of great 1s, 2s, and 3s. I can afford to Soul Blast 3 times. Soul Blast 1. Target Performer. Superior Call. Rockagor. Call. One more time, Soul Blast. This time, Soul Blasting a grade 2. From the prison and Superior Calling. Brainwash Swirler, call. Swirler skill, Soul Charge. Power up. And now I'm gonna call Empusa to rear guard, call. And I'm gonna call Cleanse to the back row. That ought to do it. To battle phase we go. First, my Empusa unboosted attacks the Vanguard, 20k. Guarding Whiff, 23k, just barely enough. Next up, my Rockagore to Vanguard. Unboosted, skill plus 10,000 power. 30k. Double guard, 33k. It's getting really close. Alright, boosted by Clen, go, Drajeweled. Drajeweled skill, soul blasting 4 different grades. Grade 3, Grade 1, Grade 2, and Grade 0. Reducing opponent's Vanguard power to 1, plus 1 critical to Vanguard. And then, let's see, I gotta activate in the right order. Empusas can only be activated if no cards are restud, and Rockagore has no limitation, so I have to restand my Empusa first. Restand Empusa. Rockagore's restand, Counterblast. Restand. Double guard. 30k, 1 to pass. Twin drive, first check. No trigger, Ashurda, come on. Second check. No trigger, no triggers again. The attack fails. It's fine. Boost, she has no cards left in hand. I can go all in. Boosted by my Falcate Performer. Hold on, I have only grade 3s and grade 0s in Soul, so boosted by Falcate. My Empusa to Vanguard, 28k. Falcate skill. From drop, I take the grade 1 Falcate into Soul. The attack goes through. Slash. Damage check. Draw trigger, 6 damage, cannot heal. Man, that was really nerve-wracking. That was a pretty stressful fight, to be honest. Wasn't expecting to get such bad luck with triggers early in the game, and for my opponent for the whole game get lucky for triggers, especially with that over trigger, but I managed to draw the cards I need, work it out pretty well, and got the win, so I got win, attack into some more power, attack 5 more times in 1 turn, perfect guarded, opponent drew an over trigger, did a Persona Ride, 8 turns pass, did a Superior Call, retired 5 opposing units, drew 3 more times in 1 turn, got 2950 VP, total 113,575 VP, pressing A to go next, leaving the fight and going back to the fight menu. Here we are in the fight menu, leaving fight menu, going back to main menu. Here we are on the main menu, going to edit deck menu. We have that deck built, Cardfight explained, and I just finished testing deck on front of you. So first I want to say is thank you to the viewers for watching today's video, and to please stay tuned for more videos I plan to upload in the near future. I'll also be able to show support by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to my videos and channel. And with that I say goodbye and see you all soon.